Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Age of Vikings on Total War Attila. We are using the Age of Charlemagne DLC, so welcome back to episode 2 of my Danelaw campaign. Now guys, firstly, I just want to thank each and every one of you for all the fantastic support. If you left a like, a comment, a favourite, or you have subscribed because of this new series. Been a very... I'm very happy with the amount of support it got. It's been absolutely fantastic. So guys, once again, I just would like to give a huge shout out and say thank you once again to the mod authors who gave me this, Ricochet and Viriato. So this mod is early access, pre-release. You can't get this mod anywhere until the weekend, which the release date is the 12th of March to the 13th. So it's either going to be one of those days. They haven't quite decided just yet. So let's get back into the campaign. Now, some things may look a little bit different. I have skipped a couple of turns ahead, so we can get right into the action. I skipped sort of the boring stuff, crushed like a rebellion here and there. My economy was pretty bad, so we had to put our infrastructure in, get our religion up. It's currently 54%. Christian, these ignorant Christians. Oh god, that's a horrible... I don't know. Or maybe I sound perfect because Ragnar is Australian, of course. Obviously, Australians doing Scandinavian accents. Now, obviously we are playing as Danelaw. Now, I don't want to go too far ahead because the mod will be released and an update will come out. So I would like to do more on this mod. It's absolutely fantastic. But mind you, I need to say as a disclaimer that this is early access, this is pre-release, so there will be glitches here and there, and they will be ironing out as they go. So, let's quickly recap the campaign. So, looking at our faction, obviously, Ragnar, we have Uber, Sigurd, Halfdan, our king, Ivar, our heir, and we have Björn. Now, Björn's daughter, Siggy, has been married off to Thorstein, which is great, Thorstein, which is awesome. Now, Uber is 48, his wife's 35. Sigurd is 44, his wife's 32. Halfdan is 42. You get what I'm going here. The wives are actually quite old, so I'm going to give it, even though they've got some nice bonuses, I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer, because I want, obviously, Uber, Sigurd, and Ragnar's children to have more children. So I might actually divorce the wives. I don't know if it's a glitch. They didn't give me a list of problems. I think, obviously, I'm just ironing it out as we go, see how I sort of do. Now, we do have some officers here, which I forgot to do as well. So I'm going to give Ivar... Man, this is going to be hard. Which one of Ragnar's sons should be the High Judge? I think Björn should be the High Judge. Ivar. Maybe Uber can be the Warlord. Sigurd can be the High Chief, and Ivar can be the Judge. And I also will make Thorstein... No, I can't put him on the same level as Ivar, so I'm going to make him a noble. Let's roleplay it a little bit here. So, guys, we currently have our full stack here at our capital, and we're going to be attacking Murcia in today's part, and trying to take the entirety of the United Kingdom. Now, we'll recap the diplomacy and how the world is sort of shaping up. So I want to move Björn down here to my other settlement. We are 13% happiness and we're making 12 per turn. So diplomacy-wise, I'm still allies with the Danes, obviously back in Scandinavia. I'm trying to get a trade agreement with them, but I don't have enough money to sweeten the deal. I have trade rights with the Kingdom of Dublin, another Viking faction, former Norwegian, and we are currently trading with the Kingdom of Scotland and have trade rights with the Byzantines. So, let's negotiate with Scotland. I just wanted to see if I can get an alliance or something. Because, at the moment, I've sent a fleet. I've sent a Viking navy all the way around the world to find other factions to get trade rights. The more trade rights we can get, the better, because there's going to be some factions that we're not going to get to until the late game, where we need as much money as possible, because we don't have any resources of our own. We're only making 117 per turn. So we just discovered a new Carolingian faction. Italy. So, Murcia currently has a pretty huge chunk of Murcia, of course. King Burgred. Now, King Ethelred. Now, over in Ireland, still squabbling between the Irish kings and obviously the Kingdom of Dublin. Yeah, but not really everyone has sort of expanded. Now, I'm going to recap the main factions. So obviously I have a alliance with the Danes. Murcia is currently basically neutral, along with Wessex. The Kingdom of Dublin are at war with Munster. The Danes are neutral as well. However, there has been a pretty huge war, to say the least. West Francia has declared war upon East Francia, and they are at war with the Kingdom of Brittany. And East Francia is at war with them as well. What about Italy? So Italy at the moment is at war with the Duchy of Croatia, Republic of Venice, and this principality here. So West Francia versus East Francia. Who will be the entire Francia? I really do like the Holy Roman sort of esque icon in the colours for this. Lewis looks great. The Emirate of Cordoba is at war with Asturias, and they're actually nearly defeated. The Byzantines here as well. They're doing alright. They're at war with a couple of the Emirates. But that's pretty much it for diplomacy-wise. So, once we get my big X's, we're going to end the turn and then declare war upon Murcia. Now, I do have a priest, which I just recruited as well. We have 130 in the bank, and we're making 537 per turn. Buildings-wise, we do have a mead hall and some... what's this? Hall of Stories, which gives us Imperium points and research rate. Research-wise, we're currently going for the -15 corruption, which will take 5 turns, which we're going to need. But apart from that, I don't think there's much else we can do. I think I've sort of recapped the campaign. So let's get straight and back into it. Hopefully, we can have a battle in today's part. It should be a lot of fun. So let me know in the comment section down below all your constructive feedback for this mod and the campaign. What are your sort of first impressions of me playing it? So we have a political obstruction here. We could either use Torstein or Halfdan's influence. Now, obviously, Halfdan's influence is more important than Torstein's, so I'm going to use the political favours with Torstein. So we've got my new officers here, which is fantastic. So Björn Ironside is slowly making his way down. I think it is time, the time is nigh to declare war upon Murcia. Now, I imagine that there's not going to be a very big force here. I would be surprised if there was one. So I think we're pretty well safe to push down and have a look. Now, let's get Halfdan to declare war upon Murcia. Quickly before I do that, I'm just going to have a look to see if I can get an alliance with the Kingdom of Dublin. They really do like me. I'm quite happy to give you the money I have, because we're going to get that back from raiding. I would like to ally with these Scandinavian factions, but maybe even a war at some point. We are brothers. I wonder if we can have like a coalition or something. Have a confederacy, a Viking confederacy. That'd be quite cool, but regardless, let's not worry about it. Let's push down and declare war upon Murcia. We're going to call our allies the Danes. They have answered, so maybe they might come and start raiding down in Murcia or Wessex. Oh, perfect. So Edmund, the heir to Murcia, is currently in this settlement, and we're going to kill him. We're going to behead and put his head on a fucking pike. How does that sound? Right, so I feel like this is a clear-cut victory in auto-resolve. We're only coming up against Edmund the Heir. He's a 4-star commander. There's no way he's going to be able to throw back Halfdan with this odds. 2 units of feared spearmen, 1 unit of feared archers, 1 javelinman, and then, yeah, that's not even half a stack. So it's going to be a clear-cut auto-resolve. 3,200 men versus 1,280. So let's go with a balanced start. And what a way to start off the war against Murcia, killing the prince. I'm sure that's always a good thing to start things off. But mind you, it is weakening their family line. So we've killed Edmund. We only lost 308 Vikings, and they lost the entirety of the 1,280. Perfect! Now I want to occupy, of course, and continue on. We're going to repair the farm. Let's move. My priest is going to serve as a spy. We don't actually have the technologies of the spies, so I would like to recruit more men as much as possible. So Björn has an army at least to defend. Now, do the Danes, now that we're at war with them, want a trade rights? The thing is, we don't have any resources worth trading, and if so, we don't have much on them. We are importing olives, of course. However, we should be exporting copper here. But apparently we're not. We're not producing copper. No. Right, because technically I guess copper isn't a resource. Producing wine, iron, marble, salt, cloth, olive oil, timber, and lead. There is a copper mine here. However, we can't actually trade it. So Tamworth has wood. Did this settlement have any? No. I'm going to exempt these regions. I was going to say I might exempt them from tax, but we'll just see. So, let's see what Murcia do. I'm actually going to do a save now that we've declared war upon Murcia. So, we've taken 4 settlements on the United Kingdom, which is great. So, Halfdan has leveled up in stats. I'm going to go with Motivator and Tactician. We'll give him extra battle movement and campaign range, which is fantastic. Ivar has gone up in stats. Now, I'm sort of making him more as a governor, one of the younger of Ragnar's children. So, I don't particularly want to risk Uber or Sigurd to be a governor here. Even Torstein to some extent. So Guthrum, I think that's his name. Sween. Oh god, these Scandinavian names are so hard for me to pronounce. Right, so we're currently at our capital. We're getting sanitation and research rate. It's probably not a bad idea with more sanitation because we don't have the best sort of sanitation buildings in the game. So I'm going to go with more research rate and sanitation. Because once we start taking more settlements, start converting the populace to our paganism religion, start converting them, of course, our happiness will go up. So we've encountered the Taifa of Valencia. I'm quite happy to negotiate some trade rights with them if we can. So they don't like me, however they will have a moderate non-aggressional pact. It's pretty hard to negotiate trade rights with even some of my friendly factions here. Oh no, we might be able to get... Yay, we finally have a trade right with the Danes. Awesome stuff. We're improving with them. The Kingdom of Scotland is slowly degrading. I do have non-aggression pacts with most of the other factions because... obviously, I don't want to get picked apart. Let's move my expedition force here with Harold. Highly recommend if you're playing Total War Attila or Age of Charlemagne to recruit a ship pretty early on, sail around the world, and try and get and find as many factions as possible to trade with, because that'll boost up your economy quite significantly. And if you start building trade posts as well. Now, you have to keep an eye on your integrity and start decimating your men as well. So, looks like, oh wow, so it looks like the Mercian king himself, Burgred, has come into our land. So we're going to double time up. I'm quite happy to sacrifice the settlement here, if need be. So we've killed the Prince of Murcia, and hopefully we can kill the king in this part. 9 units. Alright, let's continue to get some more units with Björn. I want to get some more skull splinters, because these guys are superb, to be quite frank. So, let's end the turn. It's going to be interesting to see how the Franks are doing, of course. So, what is the Mercian king doing? So, we've actually been attacked at Middelburg. We're coming up against King Burgred. 3 units of Fjord Spearmen, 1 unit of Thanes, 2 archers, 2 cabs. So we've only got 2 units of Axemen and 1 archer unit. I'm trying to think, is it worth playing this? Because arrow towers, we're probably about to kill a fair few of them. And then, well, the thing is, right, yeah, I'm going to auto-resolve. We'll go with a a balanced stance. We're going to be able to retake our settlement anyway with Halfdan. 113. I'll just be interested to see if they sack it, and they did. A noble birth. Gorm. What a awful fucking name. Oh, okay, right. So, I thought it was actually, wait, who did said have the child? Parents, okay, right. So, Sigurd has had a son, Gorm. So, the Ragnar line will continue. Ragnar Lothbrok has a grandson. How fantastic is that, guys? So, because we are the Danes, we don't get any snow attrition, which is great because the Mercians do. Let's run them down now. And let's behead the king. Oh, wow. This is going to be a fantastic battle. I can't afford for him to escape, so let's fight this one on the field. We have killed the Mercian prince, and we're about to kill the king. We are coming up against his general unit, of course. 3 units of Fjord spearmen, 1 unit of thanes, 2 archers, and 2 cavalry. Now, they do have cavalry superiority. It is fog. Oh, this is going to be fantastic in the snow as well. I would like to get some cinematic shots. So what I want to do is I want to hit them, and I want to hit them hard. We're going to throw everything at them, charging through the snow. The more we can kill, the better. Spears can be on the flanks just in case they decide to move their cavalry, and I'm going to reform this up. So let's do it for the men they slaughtered in Middlesbrough. I'm going to go with a heavy shot, because we're going to be actually firing at their king and their medium horsemen. And they do have those thanes, of course. We're going to go with a heavy shot. I'm not going to spread them out. I was thinking we might do. But I think this line here is not too bad. Let's hit them hard, and try and break them. So let's have a look at, obviously, Halfdan himself leading the charge. His unit. This snow just looks awesome as well. Let's have a look at the Herdmen. Vikings, loyal to Ragnar Lothbrok. Just going to move down the line here. The big axes. So we've got the Huskars, which are the very heavy axe infantry, and the skull splinters. So let's actually look at the Huskars themselves. Man, I would be shitting myself if I saw this full line of Vikings just charging at me. So let's move over here and have a look at the Mercian king. So here he is. Where the fuck is he actually? Where's the Mercian king? I can't tell which one he is. Is that him just there? Oh, there he is, right. There is Burgred. Alright. I couldn't tell. Oh, there's some cool masks in this. Also, I want to try and get as much cinematic shots as possible. This is sort of like a showcase sort of let's play. Okay, so these are the Royal Thanes. Okay. So, let's start the battle. Let's get stuck into it. So, go, 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 Gadget. Move as quickly as possible. Archers, I want you to focus on the general unit. Halfdan will slowly move you up as well. So here we go. Looking at Halfdan's unit. Holy shit. Forward! This just looks so awesome in the snow, doesn't it? Wow. So it looks like they're sitting back. They might get some shots off at us. For Ragnar. For Björn. For Halfdan. No, 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 no. Better stop singing. That might be copyrighted. Right. Let's now get the big axes to engage that. Let's get these two to engage this spear unit. These two to now hit that one. And the rest, these guys can basically flank. The more we can flank, the better. We'll get the spearmen to engage the cavalry. Alright. Oh, we've actually got a rapid advance. Okay, so we've got the whip. I'm just looking at my abilities. So we're getting some volleys off here now. Looks like they're moving up their men. I was trying to see if there was a berserking sort of trait. Right, hit the cav. Move back there. My spearmen are moving in. Archers. Move back here now. Right, get these guys to continue to flank. Let's try break this cavalry unit. We are flanking, slowly but surely. Archers, I want to fire at the general unit. So I might peel you around this way. Continue to flank as best as possible. But I do want to actually get some cinematic shots here on the cluster. Wow, this looks fantastic. Right, so it looks like we've nearly broken them here. We've swung around, throw everyone in here. Go, 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 go. Get the spearmen to run them down. So we are engaging the Royal General unit now. Man. This is awesome. Right, these archers are going to cause more friendly fire than what they're worth. Actually, they can focus on these guys. Let's move in half down as well. I did give them the original order to fire at the general unit. Alrighty. Let's go back to a standard shot while we're firing at the archers. Continue to get these guys to run down them. Let's try and kill their king now. We can't afford for him to escape. Run them down and basically get these guys to go hit the king. Kill him! Oh, he's running now anyway. Quickly now, stab him. Put one fucking through him. There we go. Nice! His innards. And they cut off his head! Oh, wow. Decapitated him as well. Alright, let's get some target practice. Let's hit these feared spearmen with a sort of an executional sort of style. Archers, take aim! Loose! The amount of blood that's going to be poured into the snow. Poor Murcians, feeling the wrath of the Vikings. Wow. Oh no! That guy was like copping so many arrows. He got it in the hand, like the wrist twice. Oh. 2 in the face. Right, what I want to do is I'm gonna hold, make sure everyone sort of gets the same volley. I want everyone to, I got reinforcements coming in, to try run down as many of them as possible. The more we can kill, the better. Right, now archers are in now loose on the unit, so they're all going to fire a immense volley. We'll get this last volley off this slow motion cinematic shot. Maybe we should do it double time at just normal speed to see the carnage. Come on, once they get in range. I might have let them just get out of range. Maybe. Go, 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 go. We do need to kill the entirety of this general unit, though. Right, I think we've got it now. If we're lucky. Here we go. This should be the end of them nearly. Alright, let's end it on that. Oh, this poor bastard. And, yeah, right. Let's start speeding things up now. Got some nice cinematic shots off here, which is great. Let's just try it. Let my archers get as many chevrons as possible. I don't think we're going to be able to run most of them down. This poor bastard here. The last man in his unit. Right, let's end the battle there. A decisive victory for the Vikings. For Danelaw, we deployed 3,312. We lost 203 on the field. We managed to kill the Murcian king and the prince in the first war. What a way to start off the war against Murcia. We killed his son and then killed him. So I feel like just smashing that royal line already is great for us. Now we lost 203 men. They lost 1,907. Wait, what? 7,907. They deployed 1,150. So what did most of the killing? I don't know. Right, let's kill the captives. Oh wow, he managed to escape. But the more he moves, the more he rots. So let's quickly finish off the remaining stragglers. The 331 men that escaped. Let's go with an aggressive stance. And right through the shoulder or neck. Perfect. Alrighty. So, let's move back down and repair Middelburg when we can. We also have 3 units of skull splinters now with Björn. How much is it going to sort of cost to repair? 730, 672, 607. That is a pretty huge loss there. Now we currently have, yeah, we need more trade rights. Are Murcia at war with anyone else? Just out of curiosity. So, King Alfred has taken the throne. What a way to start off the war. That was a very, very, good start. Alrighty. Let's continue after we've just killed them on. Let's do a save. Okay, so my army has gone up in stats. We're going to go with block and parry, which gives 5 melee defense. And we're going to go for weak spots as well, which gives us plus 10 attack. Plus 10 attack. Wow. Fantastic. Absolutely great. So guys, if you are enjoying this Danelaw campaign on the Age of Vikings mod for Charlemagne, the Age of Charlemagne for Total War Attila, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Now we might have a rebellion here if we're not careful, so we're going to have to push the main army back down. I need to repair as well, but we just don't make enough money per turn. Now there is a small army of 7 units in Tamworth, and Chester is the other region. Now they do have Mathrafril and a couple of settlements here in Wales. Let's continue to push over and have a look. Alright. We're going to continue to repair the settlement, Middlesbrough, and continue to push against the Mercians, of course. So, Sigurd, Snake in the Eye, had a son, Gorm. We're going to continue as well to recruit and raise a army with Björn Ironside at the capital. And Halfdan is going to continue his raids. So we've taken a nice piece of the United Kingdom. Oh! Our Danish comrades have come over. Oh, that's superb. Maybe I can give them an order to attack somewhere in Murcia. Maybe over here on the other side in Wales. Because then they can push across and might have a couple of battles. If they push and take Tamworth, I'm going to be fucking furious because I want that settlement and want to take the entire region. He can go over and push against Wales. Maybe he can kill a couple of armies and then we can snipe the settlements. It's time to end the video here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Once again, just want to thank the mod authors. Now, this mod is pre-release, early access. You can't go and download this mod until this weekend, the 12th of March to the 13th, when it gets released. Once it gets released, I will make a video just linking you guys to the Steam and on Reddit, or I'll make a video saying, hey guys, you can download the mod now, here are the links for that. So yeah, thank you very much for watching once again. Go check out my other campaigns. I'm currently doing a United Kingdom campaign with... We're doing a United Kingdom campaign on the Great War mod. World War 1 is in full effect. And I've also uploaded a couple of custom massive epic battles recently on 3rd Age Total War and Westeros. But yeah, thoroughly been enjoying this mod. Stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. Goodbye.